Civil War.
No greater love of man than to give his life for his friends. And that's why we're here today, to honor the love that these soldiers, the veterans, have showed us. Dear Father, today we honor the memory of these men and women who have given their lives for us in the cause of freedom. They have worked, fought, and died for the heritage of freedom, brotherhood, and honor that we have all come to share, and they have passed on to us. May we honor these soldiers by using our freedom to grow in virtue and love. Make us keep their memory in all that we do, and pray for the peace and freedom of the whole world. We pray through Jesus Christ. Amen.
Pray. Civil War. Today we honor a very special group of Americans, men and women, who served their country, who gave their lives in the service. Since those first shots were fired in Lexington and Concord, the Revolution War, over a million Americans have died in defense of our liberty and freedom. In peacetime and in war, these Americans answered our nation's call, defending the American way of life. In honoring them today, we recognize their dedication, courage, sacrifice. We also celebrate the freedom that they gave us. These people, much the same as we are, they had the same dreams, hopes, ambitions, but were called upon to put that aside, their personal interest, and answer the higher calling. In dying for our country, they pass on to us a legacy of liberty, freedom, and they also passed on to us the commitment to preserve what they had died for. It's a commitment that each of us must take part in fulfilling. It's a commitment to America. Last Aguilar, World War I Army.
We gather together today to honor the generations of fallen heroes that have given the ultimate sacrifice in order to protect our right to gather when we please and say what we want. Our freedom and the freedom of many other lands are the direct result of our veterans' commitment to an ideal greater than any one of us individually. Unfortunately, many today only think of Memorial Day as a nice 3-day weekend that signifies the start of summer. The real meaning has been overshadowed by the picnics, weekend getaways, and the like. More than 1 million American fighting men and women have given, as Lincoln termed it at Gettysburg, the last full measure of devotion. Their valor and sacrifice made possible our freedoms, our values, and our very existence. Memorial Day should be a time when we reflect upon some of the most sacred of human ideals: faith, duty, commitment, heroism, and honor. We are so profoundly indebted to all those soldiers, Marines, sailors, and airmen who have given their lives defending us. In their honor, I would like to share a poem written by a commander in the U.S. Coast Guard, Kelly Strong. I watched the flag pass by one day. It fluttered in the breeze. A young Marine saluted it, and then he stood at ease. I looked at him in uniform, so young, so tall, so proud, he'd stand out in any crowd. I thought how many men like him had fallen through the years, how many died on foreign soil, how many mothers' tears, how many pilots' planes shot down, how many died at sea, how many foxholes were soldiers' graves. No, freedom isn't free. I heard the sound of taps one night when everything was still. I listened to the bugler play and felt a sudden chill. I wondered just how many times the taps had meant amen, when a flag had draped a coffin of a brother or a friend. I thought of all the children, of the mothers and the wives, of fathers, sons, and husbands with interrupted lives. I thought about a graveyard at the bottom of the sea, of unmarked graves in Arlington. No, freedom isn't free. I urge you to join with me in remembering these fallen heroes and take the time to decorate the grave of one of these brave men and women who through the years have given the last full measure of devotion. Let us never forget that their sacrifice has made it so that you and I could stand free and proud in this land that is a beacon for freedom and democracy throughout the world. God bless you all, and God bless America.
George Julian Avila, World War II Marine. Hector Martinez Rios, Korea. Jerome John Olivares, Marines. Jerry Rotman, Air Force. Rudy Ramos, U.S. Navy.